I don't know what's going on. I'm about 20 miles outside of South Padre Island, and Port Isabel is probably where I'll stay tonight. I don't hear it right now, but there's a grinding going on somewhere. I'm looking for somewhere to get off and kind of check this out before the sun goes down. The sun is going down behind me. Issues. Oh, there's the Wal-Mart. Wal-Mart could not have come any sooner. It's, good morning. It's Thursday, February 12th, 2015. I'm yet again in another Wal-Mart. And I really didn't get a good night's sleep. I was tossing and turning all night. It's kind of the first night that I've lost sleep over money, you know. I gotta figure out how to make some money, and yeah, that's the bottom line. I spent too much money in Louisiana and Florida. So I don't know. Where I was gonna go is free camping. But it's so far out of the way, it's not going to make sense for me to be that far out of the city, outside of the areas where there's work. So, I don't really know. I don't want to leave Walmart right now because I don't know where to go. Maybe I'll just stay here until they kick me out. But this is the struggle. This is, you know, can you do it? Oh, last night, I'll just turn the camera around real quick. See the Vanagon there? So that Vanagon was parked exactly where he is right now. And, guy's a foreigner, he's got a super accent, and, so I was already parked, and he pulled around and pulled in, and, I just happened to be in my truck doing stuff, and, I look up, and he's rolling, and, what left was a big rig right next to me all night. And he was headed right for it and headed. So at first I honk, I'm like beep beep, nothing. Then I get out, open the door of the truck. I'm like, hey man, you're rolling. Nothing. So I had to get out. Like as he's rolling, I'm banging on the. You're rolling, dude. You're rolling. And he finally stopped in the middle of the thing here. He's like, oh, I forget the parking brake. Oh, thank you. Tell you, crazy times. So much excitement in the Walmart parking lot. It's amazing. Yeah. So no more frills, no more spending money. I shouldn't even spent money on this coffee this morning. Maybe I can catch really good fish and then sell them. That won't happen. That will not happen. I can barely catch a sucker fish. Forgot to mention about the brakes. I don't know, I can't figure it out, but I've sprayed brake lean on. It almost sounds like the driver front now. I don't know. So much maintenance stuff I have to do to all these things. I found this car wash that's big enough for the truck and the trailer, and that's this truck's making all sorts of noises up front, and it's really concerning. So first step I'm gonna do is hose everything down. I'm gonna really try and hose everything down, and then it looks like I'm gonna have to be on a concrete pad. I'm gonna have to go to a developed campground so I can do some maintenance to this truck. I just called the big campground that's on this island, but partial hookup is $25 a night, so I'll probably do 3 nights. I'll put that on the credit card and see if I can find some work. So yeah, on to a campground. I should be excited, but I'm not. I'm in a bad mood. What I failed to ask, you already probably can notice, usually it's like a cement pad or pavement pad. Yeah, it's on grass, so, but it feels pretty darn solid, the grass, so I'm gonna attempt to jack the truck up here anyway. Yeah, so I'm freaking stuck. Isn't that awesome? Oh man. Yeah, so that happened. I'm gonna try and turn around right here and just dip into the water a bit. Oh boy, we're in the water. Woo! This was not very fun. See, this guy set up a nice hard spot, I guess. I don't know. Man, it is completely different than the other place. I mean, completely different. Everywhere around it was hard packed. Even the 4-wheel drive section was not that bad. But this, you get on this, I didn't realize, I mean, if you get farther down, it's hard to see it in that with that lens, but if you get farther down, it's a party. It's like a parking lot. For about a half mile, there's thousands of people on this beach, and it's Monday. I thought it would be dead, but it's not. So I don't have to scream. So, and there's no warning, and I didn't realize that as I'm passing, people are like waving and like screaming, "Oh yeah, oh my God, hey, hey!" And I'm like, what's going on? I thought a lot of people camped on here, and there's this guy and another guy, and that's it. And but nobody passed. I guess I passed the point of no return, and nobody wanted to warn me about it. Do you want to see me or the ocean? Can we get like half and half? Is that good for you? Too bad that's where I'm leaving it. I am not moving 1 inch until people clear out of here. And hopefully I can find a spot that I can get up on this beach, because I need to stay here until I can find some work. And this is going to be, even if I have to pay every day $5 a day, it's $5 to get in, but I'm thinking I can unhitch and then go drive this up to the 4-wheel drive section and get up, because there's like access points for the 4-wheel drive section that's free. So really it'd be just $5 entrance fee for the trailer, and that's it. It should be awesome. That's that. I'm not moving. I am not moving. I don't care if the police came and told me to move. I still wouldn't move. They would have to call a tow truck company and tell it, because I'm not moving it. I am dead serious. Getting stuck sucks. And it's not the fact that you get stuck. I could dig out of soft sand, which I did do. It took me a while, but I did it. Just dig. But as you're trying to get out, the truck will shake and do that sort of thing. And that's when you break stuff. That's when you break an axle. And also I was doing, with the trailer, with 7,000 pounds behind me, doing, put it in drive, go a little bit, and then throw it into reverse. And then just as you're losing momentum in reverse, throw it into drive so you get a little momentum forward. So I did that like 30 times, and that's when you break shit. So, sorry, stuff. Yeah, it's not so much of the fact that you get stuck, it's that's when you break stuff. And then you're really in trouble. But, somebody just texted me. Mom, it's you. You sent your first brown egg today. I'll write something. Eventually you'll get a text back like, hey, congratulations. I'll do that in a minute once I get off of this camera here. But it might take some hours. So, I put the camera away for a day or so, and I did some fishing, caught some catfish that I didn't keep. And I got nothing done on the truck. Nothing. Not one thing. I didn't check out the brakes. I didn't do any work on the trailer. None of that. The really, really devastating thing was my favorite rod broke in half. I was really, really upset about it. I hooked up on a night fishing. I was night fishing on the bay, and I had my awesome noodle rod that I use for trolling for trout. I was, used that for the saltwater stuff. And I hooked up on something big. I don't know what it was, and this is not a fisherman's tale. It was something big, probably the biggest thing I hooked up on to date. And I've hooked up on a few big stuff, but only for like 3 seconds. This I was actually fighting, and it was big. You could feel it. And at some point the rod just broke in half. The rod broke in half, and I was on a jetty, and the broken half rode all the way down the line. And I was still trying to fight the fish with, I think I have 1 or 2 loops left. Like 1 or 2, and I was still trying to fight it. Now keep in mind, that was my trout gear for freshwater. That was 8-pound test line. So, make a short story long, back to a short story. I broke the line, and I lost the other half. So I lost that, and I lost the fish. I was devastated. It really was. Might put the camera away again. I'm really not feeling like videotaping. My camera is taking a beating. The truck, everything is just taking a beating from the salt air, the salt water, and the sand. I just kind of want to put the camera away, and I just kind of feel like giving it a rest. So whatever. It's my camera, my YouTube videos. I'll do what I want. So, see you when I see ya. You can't see it from here, but I walked over. Another guy got stuck with a trailer, and so he was asking how I got out, whatever, and I was just trying to give him a hand a little bit. As we were talking, the police show up, and the guy joked, he's like, great, now I'm gonna get a ticket. I said, well, they're supposed to serve too, and he laughed. I talked with the officers and them for a little bit, and then I just, like, all right, I'll see you later, good luck, see you later, and walk back to my trailer, because it's a little bit down that way. But I just have to note that it's so nice to see they unhitched the guy's truck, and they hitched up the police truck, which is like a F-250, I think, Super Duty. So, but he was stuck. That's why I want to go over there and see if now the police are stuck. Walk over there with my shovel or something. It's just nice to see that, them actually helping out, you know. I'm one that likes to criticize, especially the police and authority in general. I have a lot of issues with that. Systemic issues, very large systemic issues. But it's nice, and I think you should note when you have individual police officers that are just really looking out for people. Well, I finally got them out. It took some effort. That's them in the distance there. They said it's fine for them to camp there right now. I'm probably gonna just pull up a little bit more myself and get up a little bit out of the tide. But we're gonna get a storm.
Quality confidential family.
Actually, you can probably see the clouds starting to roll in now. Wind, rain, and it's gonna push the tide up even a little bit more. But I think we're right about now is peak, so we should be pretty good. I moved up a little bit and I got stuck again, but not too bad. I got stuck in one of the ruts. Like that in front of me, I tried just going through it. No. The surf is getting really crazy. It's shaking the whole truck. That's how out of it I am. I just realized today why it was so crowded for a Monday. Yeah, it's President's Day. Dead people. Oh, here it comes. Can't stay here. See how far up it comes? Oh boy. I don't want to move though. Every time I get stuck, I'm like, I don't want to freaking move. Not sure what to do. Do I leave tonight? Do I stay? I think I'm gonna chill here for a little bit and actually leave the park. Just against the smart thing to do. I've already got stuck twice. Oh, that guy's stuck up there. I didn't even realize. I'm just realizing he's shoveling himself out. So I will go and do the right thing again and help this guy dig out. Oh, you know what? He might not be stuck. He might just be trying to level off. I'm gonna go talk to him anyway. See what the dealio is. Whoa! Oh, whoa! Open the door. Good thing I had my hand on the armrest. It it almost took me with it. Man, it's crazy. Whew. So I should have left the camera on, man. He was stuck, and I thought it would be fine pulling out. Nope, man. We have 4 people pushing. They're from Saskatchewan, and dude, come on, don't get out of the way. So I'm heading out, and actually most people are actually heading out. It got frigid. I don't want to say frigid. It got cold real quick, and the wind is just crazy. They're waiting for me. That's fine. I didn't know they were going to wait for me. But they're from Saskatchewan, really great people, but they're like, come on, I'll show you the way where we're going to stay tonight. I believe we're just going to pull off of the road, but yeah, so he's going to show me the way. I think they're going to want to hang out too. I don't know. That's fine. I guess I can hang out with the Canadians for a night. But I'm actually really tired. I kind of just want to like wait for dark and then just go to bed. But oh, I'm in 4 low. Darn it. Awesome. I'm fine with that. I got most of the shoulder behind me, so that's good. They're waving at me for something. I don't know what. I think that was his way of inviting me to dinner, but I'm not gonna go over there unless he comes back over. But really, really nice people. They've been here a month already, and they're staying another month. It's him, and in front of him is like a little scamp trailer and a little truck, and no, that's his brother. Husband and wife teams. But all right, well, cool. This is gonna be a long night. I mean, a long night. The wind is a killer. Just barely started raining. It really hasn't rained much, but the fog rolled in. You can't see anything, and the cars flying by here. I'm well off of the shoulder. I shouldn't say I'm off of the shoulder. I'm still on it, but I'm well away from the road. And man, the wind from the cars, those also shake the shirt on pretty good. So it's gonna be one of those nights. He already warned me too. He said it's a busy road, because this road ends, which I've been to the end too. The end of. The road just ends, and so people like to drive down there. You can also walk to the beach from there. So I am boiling up some water, and tonight is gonna be nothing paleo night. I don't care what it is, and I'll just eat it. Then I'm having hot chocolate because it's just one of those days, and yeah. I don't know if it's coming across, if the shaking comes across or not. I should put a glass of water over here somewhere. Huh. It's really nuts. I should do that. Let me get a glass. I don't think I have anything clear, though. I don't have any clear glass. Maybe I do. Hang on. This is a pretty good glass. Oh, it moved a little bit. Anyway, you get the point. It's windy. With that, hopefully, maybe it might die down. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. I asked those guys if they knew, and they don't know. But like he was saying, they'd rather be out here, better safe. I said better safe than sorry. They said, I forget. They're French. They use the equivalent of that. And one other thing that I didn't even think about, but he said his brother, one of the reasons why he wanted to be out is because the wind. I mean, you can see the sand just whipping. The sand's whipping, and it's everywhere. He said that gets all up inside your motor, like inside everything. You pop the hood, and there's just sand everywhere when it sits like that overnight. I didn't even think of that. I probably should have thought of that, but I didn't, and I'm glad I'm even more glad I'm out of on the beach now for that purpose alone. But I hear my water boiling, so peace, y'all. Check you later. Perfect timing too. My battery's. Wait, why is that one dead too? That battery's dead too.